take a look in on my new Lumbricus bin. Thanks to Lisa up in Connecticut and Michael Goldbod, we were able to identify some Lumbricus worms. And I believe after having them for a month, I got them back in April when we had a large rainstorm for days on end. So all the worms came up to the ground and were on the streets kind of performing wormicide. And so I recognized them from her video and the identification of them because they have a clitellum that is very far back on the body. And they also have like a shovel-shaped tail. And I'll show that to you here in a minute. The two species that I think I have in here are Lumbricus rubellus, which I understand is a fairly good composting worm. Doesn't breed as well as like red wigglers or European night crawlers. And there is also, I believe, one Lumbricus terrestris, which is a type of worm that is not really well suited for composting. And I believe I'm going to evict this one particular worm. He has gotten enormous. I have named him Hank because he is an absolute tank and he terrifies me. He's very strong. And so I'm going to show you Hank here and some of his Lumbricus rubellus friends. And here we go. Let me see if I can find him. And like I said before, here's some of... Here's one... Oh, let me see if I can get him to focus. There's one of the Lumbricus rubellus. The tail is... if I can get him to... Oops. It's like a shovel-shaped tail. And the clitellum is very far back on the body. Okay, so that's one of the Lumbricus. Oh, here's Hank. He terrifies me. All right. Let's see if I can. Whew. All right. He scares me. So he's right in here. And he's quick, and he's strong, and he can actually... I have not seen any cocoons in here in the past month. Come on, Hank. I don't think Hank is happy here in the bin. He's definitely a burrowing, deep worm. So this is Hank. He is... I'm not getting a good shot. There we go. How about now? That's better. He's a quick mover. And incredibly strong. He actually has frightened me a couple of times with his quick movements. He's not a jumping worm. Here's his shovel-shaped tail. Very flat at the end. Very distinct. And it seems like he's moving backwards, which is also an interesting characteristic. Ah! Absolutely enormous worm. Yeah. He's very strong. Very beefy. Hank the Tank. All right. So, yeah, that's what's going on here in the Lumbricus bin. The smaller worms, I believe, are the Lumbricus rubellus, and they take a long time to breed. I'm told I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen any cocoons of these little guys. Sorry about the camera work. And there's Hank again. And his very distinct tail. Lumbricus terrestris, I believe. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I mean, look at how big this guy is. I mean, I can't even get them all in the frame. Just amazing. Okay, well, that's a look in on my Lumbricus bin. I'm gonna leave Hank alone. He doesn't like to be disturbed. Put everybody back. I only have about 7 of the smaller Lumbricus rubellus worms and 1 of this Lumbricus terrestris worm. So there we are. Very interesting. I think I'm going to let this bin go for several more months to see how they do as far as reproduction and whether I see any cocoons or anything. But yeah, there we go. Okay, there's your Lumbricus worms. Have a good one.